Well, hello, you beautiful keyboard warriors who are offering your services to help collect some evidence in your school district. I am doing this training for my school district. It might work a little differently for yours if you're from somewhere else. But the reason I'm doing this is because there's far too much work for me to do on my own, and I need your help. And I'm sure that the other chapter leaders will agree that this is far too much work for one person, but many hands make light work. Anyway, what I was going to tell you is that we were given a link to be able to search our school libraries for the things that are of concern to us. And that link did not work in our region. I tried in all of our school district region locations and no one could make it work. But someone outside our school district could. So we are going to use her information and I'm going to walk through what I want done by doing it right here. And the next screen I'm going to is a screen share. And I haven't got things set up perfectly well yet, but we are going to get to that. So I'm just going to pause for a minute. No, actually, I'm going to go to the screen share and make sure that everything is set up. Okay, so what you're looking at right now, and I hope I'm going to put my cursor in here. So we are looking at the Grand Erie District School Board. And as you can see, I have searched through all of these foolish places, these links that are hard to find out where the elementary school board list is. So you can see here we have an elementary school district, and we have the directory, I should say, and here are all the schools in alphabetical order. Okay, now I'm just going to pause for a minute here because I need to figure something out. Okay, so here I am right back here looking at the Grand Erie board, and I am working on a Mac, so I can't give you the proper terms for doing your copy and pastes and all of that on a Windows machine. But you can figure that for yourselves because I know you're good at that. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I am just going to copy this the way I just highlighted it with my cursor, and I know what my thing is to copy. I think with you it's Control C. Okay, so there we are. Now I've just got that on my on the clipboard, which is inside. You can't see it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the next site here. So do you see this address here? This is the one that we were given in order to search our school library. And you see I've put mine in, but if I do this, see it's unlocked. It says waiting, 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 and then it's going to turn up an error message because it should have opened by now, and that means that this stuff is not happening. Waiting, 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 waiting for Google. Wouldn't it be a surprise if it just opened up? So this is the little school just down the street from me, where I went to school when I was in grade 2. Sorry, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. Please try again later. Well, that's the error message I have been getting all along. So that's why I sent out the message for people to search on that and see if they could get it. And my girlfriend could. Thank you, Karen, for being able to do that and for helping me with this. Okay, I'm just going to close this because we don't need that anymore. Because now this, and I will put this link in for you to search yourself. I'm sure that you could put your own school link in right there. So here is how we search. Okay, so now do you see how I have got this? I I've got the Brant Elementary Schools, the Haldeman Elementary Schools, the Norfolk Elementary Schools. Well, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm going to start where I am. And I'm going to show you what we're going to look for. Okay? So I'm just going to click on this link right here. Bloomsburg Public School. Look at what you've got here. You've got all this information. So now I'm going to copy and paste all of that and put it in a different, I'm copying and pasting this because that's going to immediately disappear what I copied before. All right, and I'm going to put that into a little text link. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. No, you're not. So I have a little, Mac has a little, what is it called? Notes. And so I'm going to open up my notes and I'm going to create a new note. And at the top of that, I'm going to put in Norfolk. I'm going to put, okay, so the call sign that I'm using for the Grand Erie District School Board is capital, all in caps, GEDSB. And then I'm going to hyphen. You can't see this. I know you can't see this, but I'm just reading it to you. And what was it? Bloomsburg? And that's all I need to know because the schools are in the list. And then I'm going to paste all of that public school library catalog. Teacher librarian, Ms. Geiler. Library technician, Miss E. Hawk. And welcome to the Bloomsburg Public Library. I'm going to take that out because I don't need that welcome bit. Okay, I've just copied and pasted that into a little text file, and I'm going to minimize that so that we can actually do this. Okay, so what you're looking at here, if you look in the link, just look and see, follow my cursor, how this is going to look. Okay, so this ended up with the Bloomsburg Public School. And that's what the home says. I don't care about that. Oops, and I've copied that. I can undo that. Now I'm going to their catalog. Now, can you? Oh, I guess you can. You see there where I've pulled down the things that I have. Those are titles that are on our lists. But I'm just going to put something a little bit less specific. Well, I did it in all caps. Sorry, whoops. And I pressed enter. Now, I just searched gender in the Bloomsburg Public School library, and look what I found. Okay, now do you see, how many books have I got? Okay, so there's all of that. So I've made this larger for you to see everything, but what I really want to do when I am having this saved, we can save this whole page like this because we are looking up gender. What we're looking up is what kind of indoctrination and promotion of gender topics they are offering for reading at this public school, funded by your tax dollar, whether you agree or not, whether it's against your personal family convictions, whether or not it is actually good for society, or whether it is a political push to sexualize children. Okay, I've done my spiel. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do is I need to have enough evidence in here to show what I have. So there is a way for me. Now, on the Mac, it's a multiple command. It's Command Shift 4, and what it does is gives me, like I'm not touching anything right now. It gives me that little cross thing. Do you see? And it shows me. I have already set this up to save as a .png, a ping file, because they're smaller in size, but they work, they're very clear. So I could take this, and I'm holding my mouse and I'm dragging it all the way to there. Now that's all I can see on that page, so I'm going to let it go, and that automatically took a picture of that. And there's another one down here that I didn't get because I have my screen sets too large so that you can see everything. I'm going to change my screen size. Let me see. I'm going to make it go a little bit smaller. Oops. So that I can get everything on the page. Now there's 4. It says there are 4 titles. Searching for gender. All right. I'm going to do this again because I like this picture for me better. And I'm going to pull it down so that I can see that it's up here, that it's Destiny Discover, and that it's on Grand Erie. And I don't know where it shows. Oh, see, I'm going to have to do it even smaller because I want the evidence of Bloomsburg Public School. Okay, so I'm going to go smaller. Command, smaller, smaller, smaller. There, I've got, well, you can play around with this on your own computer. Okay, so now I don't know what that setting was. All right, anyway. So the other thing that I could do is I could, on a Mac, it's Command-Shift-3, and it takes a picture of the whole darn page. Isn't that lovely? Okay, I'm coming back here so that you can look at my very casual setup this morning. All right, what we want to do with those titles now is to save them so that we can find them again. So I need to create a folder in my computer where I can find it again, label it, and then so I can label all of the titles of these books, this evidence that we find in a logical way so we can find them again. Okay, let me pause because I'm going to set up another screen share. Okay, I found where I had to do a little digging around to find where things are. So I found where the, where all of these things are in my own files. So I'm going back. I'm going to take you through what I went through. Okay, so here I am. And the screenshot that I saved is right here. So I can do, I just want to make sure this is a quick look. So this is the second one. It was the full screen. All right, so I like the look of that. What you want to be careful of is that you don't have any personal identifiers in there. If you look at the top of my screen there, you can see that I have all of these windows open, right? All of those windows are open, so you can see that, but you can't really see what they are, so it doesn't really show anybody in the screenshot what else I'm looking at. Do you understand? I mean, it shows there's different logos up there, or what do you call those, icons, but not what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is the one I have, and you see where I am here. It's this particular one that I like the best. So now I'm going to show you the process of naming it. So here it is in that file. So it is going to be A4CNORFOLK. And then I'm going to put GEDSB Bloomsburg. Okay, so I'm saving that. Now, where I save my screenshots, here, I'll show you the other screenshot that I did. Oh, no, yeah, I'm not sure if that's the one. So anyway, we're going to have a quick look at that. Yeah, so that was the one that just had it. Of course, it had the Destiny Grand Erie, but it didn't have in it the school that it's at. So we need that for evidence. So I'm just going to delete that. Now let's see, what did I find here? That's the one I saved. Let's see what this one looks like. Quick look. Okay, so that also would work. because you see all the titles 1 of 4 are there. There are 4 of those titles. And those. Now, if you are in doubt about the content of these things, when I searched for queer, or no, it wasn't queer, it was gender, you can read those books yourself. Go find them, read them. You might find them in your library, as a matter of fact. Okay, so I'm just going to exit that. And I'm going to exit that. Okay, so now that screen, okay, I'm going to leave that one too. But this one that I really liked, that I renamed because it had all the information I needed on it, I am now going to put that in a different folder. Okay, so I'm going to create this folder right here, right now. I've got mine saved to a external so that I can take it with me if I want, and it's over here. So now let me see, how am I going to do this? I want to name it. Okay, so here, look it. I named this one Brantford Public Library Soji Books. So I made a folder that I could find easily. I could put that folder in another folder if I wanted to. And I don't see that I have, okay, so Norfolk County Public Library. See, I put them all in there. All right. So I don't have one for that. So let me create a new folder. And I'm going to call it GEDSB Soji Books, just because. If I wanted them to go in order, I would start maybe with the Soji books and then put GEDSB. But you can I can rename that so that my filing system is all right. All right, so now I know where that's going to go. I'm going back to the folder where I was, and I'm going to take this, and because I can do that, drag and drop that right there. So there it is. So now A4CNORFOLK Bloomsburg is in there. So you can't see it right there, but if I pull that down, the pop-up comes. All right. Okay, so that's just one search I searched in that catalog. Let's go back here. Now I want to change something. Okay, so catalog. You could do a power search, which turns up this page so that you could put in, I don't know, we've put in the word queer. I don't know. Okay, no matches found in Bloomsburg. Let's put, instead of a keyword, a title. And let's say we want to look up, a title that's on our list. And I'm going to send you PDF lists. Please print them out because it's, for some of you like me, it's easier to find out, it's easier to find things or write them down. I have everything written down. I have so much paper, it's just terrible. Okay, I'm going to just choose one off the list. Okay, for intermediate middle school, I know that that Bloomsburg, I think Bloomsburg is a K to 8 school, but maybe it's just K to, I don't know what. So I'm not going to look at the intermediate grades, middle grades. I'm going to look at picture books. So let's see if Donovan's Big Day is in there. Nope. Oops. Okay, so I guess I just shouldn't have done that. All right, so let's see if I'm going to do it in small caps. Plan for pops. Search. No match. Okay, so basically what you do is you just go through every title that you have, and when you get to that title, this is specific. These are searching titles. So when I search gender, those books are not on the list that I have given you, on the curated list, which came from Action for Canada. So that's something else. All right, now let's go back to Bloomsburg Public School. Oops, and forward 1 to the catalog. Whoops, just go to the catalog. Oh, all right. Oh, yes, I'm on the, oh, there's a visual. Huh, famous people, but folks in there. So there's different categories that you can have. Basic. Okay, so it looks to me, well, I don't know. Let's see if in this one, worm loves worm. No matches found. Okay, so we only have four books so far in Bloomsburg Library. I wouldn't, if you find 4 books, that's a good deal. Okay, if you find them all, that's a better deal. Let's say a family is a family. Well, there's a bunch of things in here about families. Do you see? So we're just looking for a family is a family. Just that particular. We don't worry about Clifford's family. Not suitable. We're not worried about Amelia Bedelia or Babar. Oh, so there's 612. If you were smart, you go take your little cursor down to the bottom of the page and you just say show all. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got here. A family is a family. Oh, look at what I found. So we're going to push this details and see what we see here. A family is a family. And I'm looking at my list, my paper list called A Family is a Family. Where the heck is that? And mine is by Sarah O'Leary, illustrated by Kin Leng, whoever that is. Okay. Now, a teacher asks her classroom to think about the many different types of family in the list. Well, I could add that to my list, but I don't think I want to. I want to go back one page and see what I saw there. See, oh, yikes. Okay, all right. So I went to A Family is a Family. I'm back at my search page, sorry. And did I say search all? Oh yeah, there it is, right. All right, and now I press the details there. That's not what I really want to. So this is a 2018 book, reading level 2.3, interest level K to 3. Do you see? They are indoctrinating children into this religious cult. Okay, so that's what I got. All right, A Family is a Family. So I'm just going to do what I did before and screenshot the whole page because it shows it's in Bloomsburg Public Library. And those are their call letters, BLO, I think. I don't know. Anyway, and I'm just going to, the way I do the whole page is Command-Shift-3, which is the whole page. Now I'm going to just pause a minute here again. Okay, so now I'm going to go over again where I find my screenshots, the new screenshot added. I'm going to have a quick look at it to make sure it's the right thing. A Family is a Family, found in Bloomsburg at Destiny. Okay, so that's the evidence I want. So I'm going to close that because I can't do it from there. I can't rename from there, I mean. So I'm going to say, what did I call it? A4CNORFOLK dash GEDSB dash Bloomsburg. Oh, and I'm putting dashes. Family is a family. That's the title of the book. I don't know if I did that with the other one. So A Family is a Family. Okay, so let's see. I am going to see in Dropbox. If you have your Dropbox installed on your computer, there's a lot of work you can do. You can send things to me by Dropbox, which would be really great. And it would go right in there. Okay, A4CNORFOLK. Okay, so both of those, I got to make sure that, oh no, A Family is a Family. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in my A4C Mini under GEDSB Soji Books. Whoops. And there they are. And when I go back, I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete them out of that other place so that, because I've saved them on a hard drive. And I want you to save things on a hard drive. I'm going to delete them off here so that I don't get confused. Don't you worry about it. And no, okay. Yeah, so from Dropbox. It doesn't go from Dropbox. I'm just going to make sure that they're in the A4C Mini, in the GSB Soji books. Yes. All right, so very good. So do you see, that's all you're going to do. All right. I'm going back to where I was. Go back. It says, I want to go to the library. Okay, a family is a family. Okay. I'm going to look for Stella is a family. Okay. Let's go back to the search. Stella brings the family. Let's see if that's in there. In Bloomsburg. Press return. They didn't find it. So maybe that's not in there. Go back. I could do a power search. Title. Yeah, you know, it's probably better if you search from the title there. A family is oh. Okay, what did I say? Stella brings the family. Stella brings the family. Okay, so that's not there in Destiny Bloomsburg. All right, so I'm not sure what else I would like to tell you about. I'm going to go check my thing here. Sorry, I'm just learning how to do this in a way to help you. I just got to make sure where I am. Okay. All right. So here I am in all my glorious splendor one more time. So the point is that what I need you to do is search the school library for all of the items on this curated list of Soji inclusive books for K-12 schools. And then I want you to do a search for more books that all you use is the keyword gender. And then all of the new books that are not on these lists from 2018, because those books were acquired after, like probably in 2020 or maybe 2021 or maybe 2022, whenever librarians were going back and they were ordering books. So, yeah. I hope you are as freaked out as I am by this, that kind of things that they're indoctrinating our children into, confusing them, causing trouble in the name of helping them. I don't know what psychologists that they are listening to, but it's not the ones who are telling the truth. And it's certainly not the young people who have come out of this system of indoctrination to realize that they've been damaged and are telling the truth. Anyway, I'm going to pause this, and if I think of anything more to tell you that I would like you to do, or if you need to call me or text me for a phone call, I'm going to give you my phone number here. Please don't share it. It's bad enough that I can't answer the phone because of my phone number being on the internet, but it's 519-755-8802. Well, here it is again, in case you missed it. 519-755-8802. But do remember, please, to give me a message telling me why you're calling me. If you're going to text me, say you need help with your with the evidence, the documentation, something like that, or put A4CNORFOK in there so that I understand. This recording is not going far and wide. It's just going to a few places, and it's going to be set to private. So please don't share it around unless I give you permission. And if you need to ask permission, just follow the instructions I just gave and send me a text, okay? All right.